A man walks into a room and without a word, she turns her head. Another stands there offering smiles and stories, yet her eyes drift past him like he's a ghost. What is it that pulls her toward one and leaves the other invisible? It's not the clothes he wears or the lines he rehearses, it's something deeper, something she feels before she can name it. You've seen it happen, maybe even felt it yourself. Your effort ignored while someone else barely tries and wins her gaze. It stings because you were told respect and kindness would be enough, but the truth cuts sharper than the lie. She doesn't choose based on what you say or how much you give. She chooses what she senses in the silence. The weight of a man who doesn't need her to feel whole. Presence isn't loud. It's a quiet fire that burns without apology. The man who has it doesn't chase her attention. He lets it come, or he walks away unmoved. You've been taught to open your soul, to spill every thought, to prove your worth through words. But the more you explain, the less she wonders, and curiosity is the root of her desire. Imagine a book that reveals its ending on the first page. She'd set it down, bored because there's nothing left to uncover, nothing left to feel. Mystery isn't a game, it's a state of being. It's the man who holds his depth like a secret she has to earn, not a gift he hands over too soon. You felt her pull away when you got too close too fast, haven't you? That's not cruelty, it's instinct, rejecting what's already solved, craving what's still a question. The world screams at you to be seen, to overshare, to perform. Yet the one she can't forget is the one who stays half hidden, a shadow she wants to step into. He doesn't beg for her eyes. He lets them find him. His silence isn't empty. It's loaded with a strength that makes her lean in, wondering what's beneath. Energy isn't something you fake. It's something you forge. It's built in the moments you choose discipline over distraction, purpose over pleasing. She feels it the second you walk up. Not your resume, not your charm, but the pulse of a man who knows himself. It's primal, a signal her body reads before her mind can argue. You've tried to impress her with wit or wealth, haven't you? But when she drifts, it's because your nervous system betrayed you, whispering doubt louder than your words. The man she's drawn to doesn't flinch under pressure. He stands still, not because life is easy, but because he's wrestled his chaos into calm. In a culture drowning in noise, his stillness is a rebellion. She notices because it's rare, a flame in a storm that doesn't flicker. You don't need to shout your value. It radiates in how you move. Every step, every glance, every pause tells her you're not here to be validated. She's not looking for a savior or a servant. She's searching for a man whose energy says he's already enough with or without her. Detachment isn't coldness, it's freedom. It's the power to want her without needing her, to choose her without chaining yourself to her whims. You've chased before, haven't you? Texted too fast, apologized too much. Each move pushed her further, not because she's cruel, but because she felt your hunger outpace your strength. The man she returns to isn't the one who clings. He's the one who could leave and still sleep soundly, his worth unshaken by her absence. Freedom terrifies her, not because she hates it, but because it's magnetic. A man unbound by her approval becomes the one she can't stop thinking about. You've been told to give more, to bend, to soften. But every time you compromise yourself, you lose the tension that makes her pulse race. Status isn't a title or a paycheck, it's a quiet command. It's how you carry yourself when no one's clapping, how you say no without guilt. She doesn't calculate it with her mind, she feels it in her bones. The man who owns himself doesn't need her to tell him he's enough. You've seen her orbit someone who barely spoke, haven't you? It's because his presence whispered power while your words begged for notice. Self-control isn't suppression, it's mastery. It's feeling the storm inside and choosing when to let it break, not letting it spill unchecked. You've lashed out or crumbled when she pulled away and she saw it. That's when she stopped trusting you, not your heart, but your anchor. The man she surrenders to doesn't waver with her moods. He holds his ground, not to win, but because he knows who he is when the wind howls. Safety isn't softness, it's strength she can lean into. When you steady yourself, she softens, not out of duty, but out of instinct. You've tried to fix her silence with more words, more effort, but she doesn't need your noise. She needs your frame, solid enough to rest against. Frame isn't a wall, it's a foundation. It's the invisible line you draw around your identity, bending for no one, not even her. You've felt her test it, pushing, pulling, waiting to see if you'll fold. The moment you do, she drifts, not because she wants to, but because she has to. The man she stays with doesn't adjust to her chaos. He stands firm, letting her crash against him, knowing she'll find peace in his stillness. You don't build this by chasing her. You build it by facing yourself. Every time you choose discomfort over ease, you carve that foundation deeper. She sleeps with the man who doesn't need her to complete him. He's whole already, and that wholeness is what makes her want to step closer. In a world of men scrambling for her approval, you stand apart by refusing to play. Your detachment, your mystery, your quiet power, they become her obsession. You've been invisible because you gave too much too soon. Stop handing her your soul. Let her earn it, piece by piece, until she's hooked. The truth isn't comfortable, it's raw. She's not rejecting your kindness, she's rejecting your neediness, your lack of center, your plea to be seen. You don't need her to like you. You need to like yourself first. When you do, she'll feel it, and the dynamic flips without a word. This isn't about tricks or games, it's about becoming. Shed the boy who begs and step into the man who commands, not with force, but with being. What would happen if you stopped chasing her and started chasing yourself? Leave your answer below. Let's unravel this together.